Good morning and welcome to Motivational Monday with Brittany Watson, where I provide motivation, inspiration, and encouragement for your everyday life. This morning, I am talking about no more fear, guys. No more fear. My book, Life Through Her Eyes, goes on sale with Amazon on April the 15th. You can also get it for your Kindle on April the 15th as well. Reach out to me directly for any pre-orders, and I'll be giving a 40% discount up until April the 14th. I'm excited for everyone to read this book, to know my story, to know the whole truth that I tell in this book. This book is for absolutely everybody. If you're a parent, you should read this book. If you're thinking about becoming a parent, you should read this book. If you're a grandparent, this book is also for you. This is not just a Black woman book written by a Black woman for Black women. Oh no, this book is for absolutely everybody. For men, for women, for teenagers, for no matter what your race is, no matter what your ethnic background is, this book will absolutely change your life. I'm so excited to share it with the world. I realized that I was living in fear. It came a point that I was no longer fearful, and I was no longer afraid of people finding out the truth about me. In fact, I wanted to tell the truth. I want people to know everything there is to know about me. I'm just tired of living a fake life and pretending, being one way with one group of people and another way with another group of people. No more. I'm completely transparent in this book. I'm so excited to get the real me out there. It took me over 30 years to understand who the real me even was. And once I found that out, baby, let me tell you, I love me some me. I love me. And that has not always been the case. So going through the process of writing this book absolutely transformed my life. And I know that there are people that need help. The world needs help. If you find yourself reading this book and you think to yourself, why in the world would Brittany write this? Why is she telling everybody this? I am doing it because the world needs help. The world needs help. There's going to be somebody that's going to read chapter 3 and say, me too. You're going to read chapter 9 and say, me too. You're going to read chapter 13 and say, me too. The world needs help. The world needs to hear this story, and I'm ready for it to be known. I am so ready, and I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer living in fear. Fear has kept me bound for way too long. Fear will keep you from reaching your full potential. It doesn't matter to me if I only sell 5 copies of this book. I gave it a shot. Sometimes we are afraid of failure, and that will keep us from trying. Oh no, not me. I am no longer afraid to fail. Point in my life where I no longer feared being afraid, because I realized living in fear was no way to live. Living in fear kept me bound. It kept me hidden. It kept me afraid to try things, to reach out. It kept me afraid to tell people the truth. It kept me afraid to show the real me. And I just refuse to live in fear any longer. I am finally feeling fearless for the first time in my life. And I am telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in my book. I tell it all. I have no more secrets after this book. This is the world to hear my story and see the things that I was faced with, the things I was faced to overcome. In this book, I am not just playing the victim. I'm telling the truth about how I was mean, how I victimized others, how I hurt other people. I am telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Everybody should read this book. I had to get over my fear when I decided to write this book. I had to get over my fear when I decided to publish this book. I have lived with fear for so long. Fear of being exposed, fear of being called out, fear of failure. All these fears have kept me bound for so long. I am finally over that fear. I feel as if I am still fearless. Once you've lived in fear for so long, you kind of get to the point to where you're not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid of people talking about me, because that's been happening. That's happened to me for years. I've been talked about. I'm not afraid of losing friends, because I've already lost friends throughout the years. I am not afraid of what anybody thinks of me anymore. So that's why I decided to be completely honest and to tell my story. I hope this helps somebody that is struggling with certain things. There is something in this book for everybody. It's not just a Black woman book. No, this book is for all women. It's for all people. Everybody should read this book and hear this story. Going through the process has taught me a lot about myself, and it's made me a better person just in writing. And so I can't wait to share this story. I ask that you guys, once you read the book, sign your name on the inside back cover with the date that you completed it, and keep this book in your car. Keep this book in your purse. Do not let this book sit on your shelf. You share this story. After you're done reading it, I want you to keep it on you, because when you're in the grocery store and you meet a stranger, or when you're at work and you're talking to a coworker, if you're talking to somebody that needs to hear this story and needs to read this, please pass your book on. I want the world to hear this story, because I know that it can help. I know that it can change lives. I truly know that. So I hope you guys decide to take the journey and go through and see life through my eyes, see it from my standpoint, see it from my perspective, see the things that I've had to overcome in my life, see the things that I was faced with, the decisions I've had to make. I even talk about how I messed up. I was a mean person. I talk about how I've hurt people. I'm not just playing the victim here. I cause pain. I've hurt people. I've made mistakes. I've made bad decisions, and I'm telling it all in this book. Go check out Life Through Her Eyes on Amazon on April the 15th. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to Motivational Monday today. I hope I've inspired you to let go of fear and truly live your best life. I hope you have a great day. See you guys next time.